Thank you for staying with us. So, Nyma, we're talking about what could possibly cause someone to do that.
Nothing. So people go through life, traumas can, either make them bad or good people. But the fact is that both sides, the Quran says, I've given them the criterion. They are glaring. It's our mind. Our mind is able to tell which one is bad, which one is good. We choose to be the one. So that's why they say do a jihad. A self-jihad is you're in daily struggle of being good. That's what the jihad is. You're constantly faced with the options of being bad, but you're constantly in a struggle to do better, to choose better, to do better by yourself and by society. So a woman cannot tell me that there's the one trauma that caused it, that for you to come and become just terribly evil. Because this is totally terribly evil. You want to harm your husband. You did not decide to walk away so that he can miss you and harm him. You did not decide to do better with a new relationship so he can miss you and harm him. You decided to stay in his house with your children that you have with him. I be the children, not be you. Because I don't know what is justifying rubbish. To harm the children as you're harming him. You didn't think of it. So there's somebody in the village, they call him most terrible. Every time his language was most terrible. And so the way the village people spoke it, it just sounded like a new name. That's the meaning. I'm trying to say that when people stigmatize you, one mistake can become a lifelong thing.
Yes, which I would like us to also look deeply into. But let's take Victor. Victor is on the call. Good morning, Victor.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for this topic you are debating this morning. I'm happy. Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you, Victor. Please go on.
Yes, I said I'm happy with the topic we are discussing this morning.
Okay.
One, because every one of you seated there, you are all women, you are all ladies.
Yes, we are.
In our society, anything that happens to ladies or women, we don't try to investigate because we see them as weaker persons.
That's not true.
We quickly grab or jump into conclusion. Many women today, they are living on a pretense because maybe the husband or the family does not want them to do what they are doing, and they will begin to cook up lies, to do things that will make people to empathize with them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And this is what is causing majority of the problems that we are having in this type of our world. Yorùbá sọ wípé tí rọ́bà lọ lógún ọdún, ọjọ́ kan ni òtítọ́ máa bá. So many people lie in order to get away with what they do. And that is not what should be happening with this age and time that we are now. This woman did not weigh what she wanted to do before doing it. You don't know the repercussion of what this woman has done. You don't know the kind of heavy load he has put on those children. Even the family, people will be running away from them. As the children is growing, people will be thinking of so many negative things concerning them because of their mother, and also because of what people we think of them. They are ladies too. Don't forget about that. They are ladies. So then the woman needs to go and beg and pray to God for forgiveness, and also look at what she can do in order to correct wrong.
She's in custody, so she'll be doing it in prison.
Thank you, Mr. Victor, for your contribution. He says that she needs to go and pray and beg for forgiveness. And it takes me to where I wanted us to go, which is penalties for false accusation, for defamation. What do you do to someone like that, haven't been dragged? So in his own case, I would say God showed up for him quickly. What if you had to go, what if the person had to be in prison, as the example you give us, for many years, and then come? What sort of punishment would you feel is right for such a person?
Yeah, so they've arrested her, so she should be in jail for a while at least, and then, but not just, you don't just leave her because it's possible that she's going through mental issue. So they should get someone that will come in from time to time to talk to her.
But she's also a mother with two young children.
Yes, she's a mother, because you can't just write her off like that. You can't just write her off or throw her away because of one. It's a mistake. Anyhow we see it is a mistake, but it's a very big mistake. So it's just for you. It's just for them to get a counselor or somebody who can be talking to her from time to time to correct whatever it is that is wrong. Because I can imagine, because I sat down and I've been thinking, okay, the thing is, there's that lack of forgiveness. Maybe there's something the husband has been doing to her, and she has not been able to express herself. She has not been able to come and discuss or talk about it. And then, you know, there's this thing, she had this deep-seated resentment and bitterness in her. She does not forgive. You know, in marriage, if you know the way devil, because in my religion, it says the devil is after one institution, and that's marriage. So you can imagine what the devil will be putting in her, be telling her what to do, you know, be talking to her in her quiet time and all of that. So she must have cooked this for a very long time.
Okay, thank you. Hassan, I have a call. Hassan is on the call. Good morning, Hassan from Lekki.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir.
Please, I would like to start with the altercation between the Minister of Federal Capital and the young officer. Please, permit me to say something about it.
Please go ahead.
Because I've been trying to reach you since yesterday.
Okay.
You see, Nigerians, we have issues, we have problems, and we are emotional, wrongly emotional. You see, I knew the Minister of Federal Capital was wrong by calling the guy a fool. Yes, it's wrong. And the way the guy responded also, it's not well appreciated by me.
Okay.
And we are placing military above all, because military are the product of our society. And even in military circle, there is they have an establishment called Military Civilian Relations Department to the end. So it's not for anybody to feel above anybody. They were born by civilians. And in every society, first training we receive are from our parents before we can receive any military training. And what really happened is this: the man was scammed. The former naval officer was scammed. And the Minister of Federal Capital wanted to go and see how we can redress the injustice meted out to the person, to the rightful owner of that land. I don't see anything wrong with it. You know, wicked has many friends, the same thing enemies. And a lot of political enemies with wicked. Because the sin of wicked was because he delivered rivers to ABC. It's very clear. We knew most of the people that are backing the military guys, they are backing him political sentiment. Okay. Not the wicked somewhat, the wicked what. Secondly, about what is happening now. And secondly, about what is happening now. This issue of a woman framing her husband out.
I can't really hear you so much. You keep breaking up. You keep breaking up. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, we're so sorry, Mr. Hassan. We couldn't really hear you. Kept breaking up. But let's go on a short break. When we come back, we'll continue our conversation. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thank you for staying with us.
Yes, so I'd like to say that a mistake is something you do unknowingly, right? So that it will not look like we're making excuses for when bad behavior occurs or when a crime happens. Mistake is I waka pass, I did not see Nyma's leg and I step on her clothes. You know, that's a mistake. But something you deliberately plan, take your time, thank you, that's the word. You cook them, it done, you serve them, can never be a mistake. A crime is a crime. It's very important. Then also, it's not that we mentioned mental health to look at it from a broader perspective. Because even evil is mental health issues. A normal human being who is good in the image that God has made him, that he looked around and said, I've created everything and all is good, will not sit down and plot evil. The fact that you sit down and all you can think of is how to vindicate, how to be vindictive to somebody, how to do wickedness to somebody, is a form of mental health. If you can look at somebody and lie consistently, you have a mental health issue. So when we mention mental health, a lot of people go to, you either have to be a psychopath, you have to be a social. In fact, everybody has one or two mental health issues that they are not aware. The way you lie, the way you embellish your stories, you know, the way you even your inability to control your anger is a form of mental health issues. So
even being too forgiving is a mental health issue.
It's a mental health, because if you are normal, you know that there are some boundaries. You will not have to forgive everybody and all of that. So whether you have trauma, you have mental health issue, you have evil spirit, you are a witch, a crime is a crime, and you will be punished for the crime. When they say give your life to Christ, right, for instance, and you will receive salvation, does not mean that if you were a thief, the law will not punish you. While you are collecting your punishment, you can now give your life to Christ and get the salvation. It doesn't absolve you of the crime that you have committed. So this woman should go for maximum punishment. It's a crime under
I have
law.
a call. Simon from Benue State. Good morning, Simon. Simon, good morning. Okay,
so thank you, BCJ. I don't understand the trauma thing that you are talking about, whether forgiveness or not. Because that's as I said.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning, Simon.
Oh, good morning.
Please go ahead. We can hear you.
Can you hear me, please? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Just keep talking.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, I don't think we can continue this call. So sorry, Simon.
So, I was going to respond to, you know, in the course of the marriage, what the man could have done. We're looking at 2 and 5. How old Gaga is the marriage?
Okay.
How old?
I'm not talking 30 years. At least.
So when you bring trauma of abuse, long-term abuse into marriage, and how you make the woman bitter, we're talking 30 years, 20 years. That's are the kind of things that you know consider. Not an evil woman, a man just mistakenly married. The only mistake here is the man and the choice of the woman he married. It's the only mistake here. We will not. Let me not speak about. We will not mistake our future partner. We will not.
Let's not marry our enemies.
Let's not marry our enemies. I always say
we will not marry our enemies.
We will not marry our enemies. So he ended up with his enemy. Marriage is a constant forgiving place. Yes. You're constantly looking to the good of your spouse over whatever they do, because they are not perfect, they are human. You're constantly forgiving them, you know, supporting them, compromising your standards, compromising your self-love. So you can't be in that place of only self and say you want to be in marriage. If you love yourself so much, marry yourself.
Yeah, stay alone.
Marry yourself, because all this nonsense that this woman did, and you know, women cooking up, kidnapping herself. Yes. You broke saute, you know, you kidnap yourself. There's one that I'm dealing with personally. She's making all the excuses, and I'm looking at her. Are you a human being? You know, this could have made you a better person. Because you see how God works. In life, when no matter what you're faced with, you will see people telling you, advice not ever be the same. If 10 people are advising you, so you that will choose the evil one, that this is what will serve me. You can also be listening to the other alternative, and it will be telling you, no, think of your, you know, of doing better. And you say, okay, let me do better. It's you that choose to be like this. And that you come back and say, oh, because of all the trauma that I went through, I'm like this. I'm unforgiving. There was a gist that me try read this particular story. This Twitter, people used to write things, so they say she get side
okay. Whatever.
She get cipher womb. The man cash am. Now cover allegedly. It's legendary.
Okay.
So you know, so women do terrible things.
Important.
Yes.
You never
and the side fowl will never come back.
No, of course
not.
Don't run now.
So different excuses to not make up for this.
Let me ask you people one last question. Have you ever been falsely accused before, and how did you handle that accusation? And I'm also asking our viewers, have you ever found yourself in a situation where someone accused you, and how did you move on from that experience?
I have not dealt with one. Several, but this particular one I have not dealt with it, because I have chosen to be silent, not bigger person. I know they do bigger person.
You know, they go take the higher road. Why
You
now?
see, I will give some things time. I have that kind of attitude. I can give it years.
So
When the truth finally comes to light, I will press it. Even when you're telling me, yeah, I've already, I will press my own. I will talk my own. So I'm still waiting for that particular time. When time will tell the truth and all the crumble cards of lies this person has arranged around me will fail.
Man,
I'm waiting for that. And I'm going to press it.
That's a better,
Press
that's
their
a
neck,
better
they will choke.
method.
You know, that's the kind of person. In the past, there are some, based on the gravity of it, you can
just let it go.
Yeah.
Me, I can't remember being accused that I heard. I heard many years after I've even left the environment. You know, so there was nobody to ask, there was nobody to hold. I just laughed because I told myself that my life is already showing that never happened and it didn't happen. But if I was accused and I didn't like it, depending on who the person
No, if
is.
you've never gone through it, it's okay to say you've never had to deal with that. Yes.
I think I've been accused wrongly once, but you know, what I will do is this: is that I will just what I did was I ignored it because it wasn't true, and of course I didn't let it disturb me. I had to consciously make sure that it does not affect me. It didn't affect me. So that was how I was able to manage that kind of situation. Yeah,
so the reason why I asked that question, you know, we just have a few minutes left, is that this man has to now deal with how to move on. In his own case, he has been falsely accused and the whole world has seen his reputation being destroyed and damaged. And some people may not hear this update. All they will remember is that first story. How do you build yourself, from that? So in just a few words, what would you advise someone who has gone through that?
So let me just quickly advise this man.
Yes.
He has a criminal chance of, exonerating himself. The woman was faced false accusation. She must also face criminal defamation. And when a conviction in such nature is established, you don't need evidence in civil suit. Go and collect 100 million.
BC, few words.
Yes, I think he just has to hold that judgment as evidence. If he needs to say something that would be in public, because this happened in public space, say something in public space that would keep his reputation. For anybody that wakes up tomorrow and say, this is it, say, go back, this was what happened.
Okay, since justice has been served, he should just move on with his life and bond more with his kids, with his daughters, and be a wonderful father to them.
Thank you, ladies, for your contributions today. As usual, very enlightening. And for our viewers, I hope you enjoyed this show as much as I did. I learned, quite a few things. Not stay with us.
No one go outside.
Join us tomorrow for another interesting show. Bye.